Hello everyone, I am Took Beer Officer Tasker, and welcome to part 12 of Let's Play the Diofield Chronicle. Well, in this part, we're jumping right into another mission, Caught by a Tail, where we'll be taking down the Aardwolf thieves.
As before,
We've been tasked with eliminating the Aardwolves, a band of vicious criminals.
I shall now explain.
Delia may have been involved in several of the incidents we've dealt with in the past.
I trust in your
Please
ability.
receive the utmost caution. Alright, the mission is unlocked now, and this video, like the last one, is day late. Sorry about that, but there's another cutscene coming up, so I'm going to need to pipe down.
Our next mission involves the elimination of the Aardwolves. They're a band of ruthless criminals who'll commit any atrocity if it earns them coin. Our investigation into the demi-human attacks also revealed the Aardwolves to be linked to the Empire.
The Empire?
So that's the bigger picture. Stirring up domestic trouble to weaken us from within.
Correct. And the Aardwolves' leader, Hadi Solbay, is particularly notorious for his vicious crimes throughout the country. He's the one who arranged the attacks by the Gothrin bandits and the callous kidnappings of young women for Count Horace. The Duke feels we can ill afford inaction when our kingdom is already in dire straits.
The Aardwolves have long been elusive, but we have at last found their camp in Udine, West Centralfield. We can spring an ambush on them if we make a detour to the camp via the crags on the western side of the forest.
Understood. We must vanquish them before they move camp.
Okay. Hey, so... well, looks like we're making an ambush. Hitting them while they're off their guard, or at least when they seem to be off their guard. But we're going to see they're expecting us. Central Field, Udine Forest.
Well, Hadi, I had a good run, but I think the time has come to head for pastures new.
You're leaving? Shiva, you traitor!
I'll allow it. What are we, if not a bunch of drifters? All drifters get itchy feet eventually.
I knew you'd understand, Hadi. And you never know. I might come back if the fancy takes me.
Don't you get cocky with me now. This isn't a brothel you come to when you feel lonesome.
If only it was.
Take the stuff and get lost then. We'll prepare a surprise for the uninvited guests.
Over to you, Josel. We'll regroup later.
The ground looks like it's glowing.
Jade crystals. The Udine forest is under royal government control. It is used as a jade mine.
This is what the bandits were after all along.
Most likely. Jade deposits are also said to have been found in the Regia Highlands recently.
And we heard that Hadi had ties with Gothrin's bandits. The web is starting to reveal itself. The Aardwolves seem to be well prepared, don't they?
Indeed. Almost as though they knew we were coming. Perhaps they're looking to be rid of us for good. This may require stealth.
Once the patrolling guards have been dealt with, we'll take the turret.
There are plenty of guards over there as well, and they're sure to see us coming.
So, either we create a diversion to make an opening, or attack head-on, all at once. It's up to you, Reyes. Just make sure you keep an eye out for things we can use to our advantage.
Okay, so we're going to jump right into the mission. And
I understand.
this mission can actually be pretty difficult if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, it actually, he took me a few failed takes to be able to do this mission well. But I'll just say that I'm glad I'm not trying to do live commentary anymore with my current computer build. I'll be able to start doing that again, and once I've moved to a better build.
Another one down. All according to
But what I
plan.
currently have, I'm working with what is essentially a toaster, and I'm a little afraid of putting too much pressure onto it. Because I've been having more difficulties than ever recording as of late.
Enemy down.
I don't like dealing with that.
Very well.
I just don't. But with that being said, these enemies aren't actually too easy to
All according to plan.
think of a good strategy to be to take them out. And I could have used that explosive keg to weaken these enemies in advance, but I don't really feel like the explosives here are really worth going for. Or honestly speaking. I prefer just to rely on skills supposed to keep the enemy on their toes.
Yet another foe defeated.
Right away.
Seize victory!
But you'll probably notice I'm prioritizing the enemies over the jade fragments.
Another foe defeated.
I understand.
I didn't really think that hard about it.
We've taken control.
I was just trying to get the enemies out of the way, because
All right, the gate is open. Now we can move ahead.
Aye. But look.
Whoa, that is a lot of guards, and they've got 2 turrets.
Looks like they know who they're dealing with.
We'll need to observe their patrol routes and time our attacks carefully.
okay, so like I was saying before, or I wasn't thinking too far or too hard about prioritizing the enemies or jade fragments because I just wanted to get the battle with hell over with quickly. Using whatever I had at my disposal.
Push forward.
And I can't really say that I'm too fond of dealing with a big crowd. Or like, if this were an action game or a turn-based game, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But with real-time strategy games like this, because it's a real-time strategy battle system, I feel a little pressure to try to make it easier to deal with the enemies quickly and get rid of them all as fast as possible. And I misjudged what I was targeting,
Think you can escape?
but I was able to find a way to mitigate that pretty quickly.
Enemy down.
No fun.
I understand.
And there's only one of them left now. Oh, and he goes down pretty fast.
Another one down.
Yeah,
All
like
according
that.
to plan.
Understood.
And all that's left is to capture the turrets. Really. And
Ours now.
I think this actually turned out pretty well.
Very well.
Oh, and after this I'm up against the boss. And
We've taken control.
and he's actually not too bad to deal with if you know what you're doing.
Gate's been opened. It must be them.
That seems to be the last gate. We then deal with their boss, and that should be that.
Let's not be complacent. He's the Aardwolves' leader. We don't know what ploys he has prepared.
The unknowns are what make things fun. Here's hoping he puts up a fight before perishing.
Okay, so
I've got it.
what I really want to do is try focus on and getting the treasure. And yeah, I didn't bother trying to go for the explosives. And if anything, I was actually trying to avoid them. But you'll see I actually do set one off by accident. And starting this off. Like, here it is. Yeah, I accidentally hit the explosive keg. And that hurts my unit for a little bit at the start of battle. Yeah. They're stunned for a bit.
Think you can escape?
I really need to make up for that initial blunder.
Be gone with you.
The assassination was able to deal with it. I mean, right off the bat. And I also did a meteor fall. Well, just because that's pretty effective.
They just died.
It's probably one of the best methods of crowd control that I have.
More. I must kill more.
Where is Hadi Solbay?
He's not here.
He must have slipped away while his underlings were keeping us busy.
Blast! We fight through all the Aardwolves and still fail to get the one man we're after.
Our mission is not accomplished so long as he remains alive. But we should return home for now.
Yeah, we dealt with the boss, so that automatically ends the mission with a victory for us. And so I can be pretty glad for that.
I grow ever more powerful.
Eiswer and Waltquin both level up, and it's pretty good. But we've got a long bit of story, so I need to pipe down.
Lady Walterquin, you have a visitor.
Who?
It is I, Shivat Moltzin. I do say you are looking radiant as ever, my lady.
The Aardwolves fall prey to the Blue Foxes, but their leader, Hadi Solbay, manages to escape. As the group considers how best to track him down, they are paid a visit by one Shivat Maltsen. He had once been a retainer for House Redditch, and more recently, a high-ranking Aardwolf. Though he showed no hesitation in divulging the location of Solby's hideout. It seems he has taken to hiding in a cave near the Rio Dale River in Central Field. The unit are all set to depart for the river when they receive an unexpected visitor. It is Duke Hende himself, Lord Counselor and patron of the Blue Foxes.
This is everyone, I believe.
Splendid. Please be at ease. My presence should not be cause for alarm. Firstly, I must commend your efficient elimination of the Aardwolf thieves. Alas, the leader of these bandits, Hadi Solbay, remains at large. Have you been able to locate him?
Fret not, Duke Hende. We have received information that he is in hiding in a location near the Riodale River.
That news is very good to hear. I doubt I need to stress how vital it is that you apprehend or kill this traitor. My sources also report that he possesses jade of exceptionally high quality. You will retrieve it from him, and you will utter not a word of this matter to anyone.
And thus, your true goal lies in the jade, then?
As you say, I will not deny it. You will recognize it as soon as you see it. Its superior brilliance is unmistakable.
Is that so? And just what exactly does your grace intend to do with this jade, pray tell?
All you need to know at this moment in time, Walter Quinn, is that the fate of our nation depends on this mission.
Such a grandiose statement. Personally, I don't care what happens to the country.
Keep your thoughts to yourself, Walter Quinn.
Stop loitering around, Shivat.
Forgive me. I'm still getting used to my new environment.
You do understand that we're not on your side, don't you? Once an Aardwolf.
But you wanted me on your side when you asked me to join the unit.
That wasn't a matter of taking sides. I merely recognized you as a potential asset, that's all.
An asset? Huh. I see. Then I had better make sure that I am of use to you.
Yes, you had.
Perhaps I should start by entertaining you with tales of Walter Quinn's past.
Later, perhaps.
As you wish.
Okay, we've got a new member. It's Shivat Malson. He's a healer. So yeah, Shivat's a mage, much like Walter Quinn. And we get another 1,000 gold for clearing a quest, and we've got another one. And so we're going to have to talk to Lorraine again later. Here, I'll be doing that in the next part. And I actually considered cutting the video off immediately, but I thought it'd be better to just go into the lab and see what I could do there. We can improve weapon development, and I'm not worrying about that right now. This is where I was actually trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as the skill tree is concerned. And I don't remember what I did. Oh, this is what I did. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I was expecting to get a weapon that had that skill later on. And it turns out, hunt skills can't actually be unlocked for permanent availability. They really are just dependent on the weapon you have. I kind of wish that wasn't the case. Even that there was a way to unlock like a weapon permanently. But that's just me. I feel like it could be a pretty good way to improve combat and strategy options. But yeah, this is where I really do cut the video off. Right after assigning Shivat as a Scarian support. But anyway, I'm cutting off here. So until next time, I am Atelier Toka, Spirit Alchemist or Tasker, and I am going to go touch grass.